This is the day the Justice League stopped being trusted. The day they crossed a line they didn't even see coming. And the war with Cadmus, it just turned real. The Cadmus arc is a major storyline that spans several episodes of the Justice League and the Justice League Unlimited animated series. If you haven't watched our previous videos, you can hit the card on the top right of the screen to watch the playlist. We left off when Captain Atom greets Superman. For those who don't know, he is a walk-in nuclear reactor that doesn't just punch like a tank, but can also emit red sun energy, the one thing that weakens the Man of Steel other than kryptonite. The fight is brutal and tells us one thing: heroes are now fighting each other. But despite Atom's power, Superman's raw strength overwhelms him. He almost cracks his containment suit, almost kills him. That line is starting to get really blurry. Back on the Watchtower, things spiral. The League is shaken, and the question says,
I went to kill Luthor so that you wouldn't be able to.
It's not how we do things.
How do we do things, Superman? Your counterpart killed Luthor. This Luthor is scheming to enrage you, ruining your reputation, turning your friends and comrades against you, creating a superpowered arms race. But you cannot succumb.
I can shut down Cadmus without killing Luthor.
Carry on. You're wrong. It's not like it's the end of the world, right?
and that hits Superman hard. Because Cadmus isn't just fighting the League with weapons. They're fighting with ideas, doubt, fear, paranoia, and it seems like they're winning. And Superman's ready to hit back, to take Cadmus down before they strike again. But Green Arrow and Martian Manhunter pull him back. We don't rule the world, we protect it, even from ourselves. And that's the moment you kind of realize this team is no longer united. And then it happens. The Watchtower's binary fusion cannon, their doomsday weapon, fires. The beam lances from space and slams into the earth with the force of a small nuke. The city shakes, the buildings collapse, and highways get destroyed. People are hurt. The world watches, and everyone thinks the Justice League just declared war on the planet they swore to protect. Worse, the building they hit was empty. Amanda Waller calls the president and in no uncertain terms tells him they fired first, now we fire back. Meanwhile, on the ground, the League is saving lives, pulling civilians out of the rubble, doing what heroes do. But the damage is done. The trust is gone. Whispers spread. Did the League just attack us? Listen, Flash can save lives all day, but he can't outrun that question. So what does Waller do? Well, she had enough. She greenlights the weapon they've been waiting for. Galatea, you know, the twisted clone girl of Supergirl, backed by the army of the Ultimen, trained for one thing: war. She's here to end the Justice League. And this changes everything. Can the League really survive without the public's trust? Who the hell pulled the trigger on the Watchtower's cannon? And is Superman, the ultimate symbol of hope, and I keep saying this, is slipping towards the very tyranny Cadmus fears. This isn't no longer the battle of good or evil. It's about who gets to decide what justice means. And I feel like this is where it hits the peak of the Justice League Unlimited series. And I freaking love it. My favorite part about this episode is when the Watchtower fires the binary fusion cannon. Now, it wasn't the Justice League's fault. It was Lex Luthor behind all this. But it flipped the script. Whether they meant to fire it or not doesn't matter. The world saw the sky tear open and a city block disintegrate. And suddenly, the Justice League looks like what Cadmus has been warning everyone about. Not only does it leave you kind of asking, did Lex Luthor just outplay quote-unquote gods? That's the kind of moment where a Saturday morning cartoon grows into a real political storytelling episode. And I think that hits hard. If this episode teaches you anything, it's that being right isn't enough. You have to be accountable, or you become the thing people fear. Hit the subscribe button. This story isn't over. It's just getting started. Till then, see you next time.